Wine's famous Christmas cactus. The 4.5-inch size is just $4.99. And of course, those gorgeous living potted Christmas trees, 4 to 5 footers, are priced at just $49.99. Or you can spend up to $99 for living trees up to 7 feet tall. Lots of other things too. You should check the ad at bobwinescameliagardens.net or check the paper for the big colorful ad. Bob Wines on 38th Street, Ocala, daily till 4, Saturdays till 3, in the same holiday blooming spot since 1952.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Auto repair with personal care, we know what we're talking about. Matt Gibbs and the guys over at Sunrise Automotive will treat you right. We'll treat you right.
All right, 7 minutes after 10 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. Matt Mechanic is in the studio. Oh, I'm sorry. That's your cartoon alter ego.
My alter ego?
Matt Gibbs is in the studio to answer your questions about your cars and your lawnmowers, because you need your lawnmower, especially this time of year.
Absolutely. Gotta mow that brown grass.
So how are you doing? It's Thanksgiving. Who cooks at your house?
Who cooks at my house?
Do you?
We all,
Sheila?
We already did our Thanksgiving.
No.
Yeah, we did.
What are you going to do Thursday?
Probably just chill out.
What do you mean? You had, family was down, the timing didn't work out?
When you have 6 children and 5 grandkids and,
When did you have it?
Saturday. Joey came in Friday.
From Chicago area?
From Illinois. And so he came in Friday, and then we all celebrated, in which we cooked ribs and steak and chicken. And,
oh, nice.
Yeah.
It's nice to have a get-together like that, right?
Yeah. Yeah, with just us, it's over 20 people.
So how is the Florida boy doing in the cold?
I think he's adapted pretty good.
Illinois, yeah, sounds like it, yeah.
He's adapted pretty good.
So do you have many calls? Robin, I don't think, has a heater in her car. Why would the heater not work? It comes from the engine, right?
Well, it's basically off the cooling system of the engine. I don't know why. We'd have to check it out to see why.
I'm thinking there's no machine, right? Doesn't it just grab the heat from the engine?
It grabs the heat from the cooling system, from the radiator.
Oh, so there's a tube locked up, or maybe there's a squirrel in there or something.
Or it could be that the heater core maybe is leaking and somewhere down the line it got bypassed or something. I don't know. I'd have to look.
Air conditioning is important, but so is heating. Don't you love when you have a nice heater in your car and it's freezing outside?
Yeah. Yeah, I got up this morning at about 4 o'clock, and then at 4:15 I started my truck up. So when I left to go to work, it was nice and toasty in there.
and Monday night they say 35. It's going to be even colder.
Really?
Yeah. So Tuesday morning, wake up and it'll be December, so it should be cold.
It's supposed to be.
The whole idea.
I'm ready for the cold to be done now.
Already?
Yeah.
Why? Because Thanksgiving is past for you?
Well, yeah, it's just I don't like the cold.
Do you know what's good about Thanksgiving being behind for you? Is that now I can use this show as a rerun next week if you're not here for some reason.
Yeah.
Because you're talking about Thanksgiving in the past, and that'll work.
Yeah, it will work. It'll fit right into the slot.
So are you a hunter?
No.
No, you wouldn't kill a turkey?
I have killed a turkey.
You have killed a turkey? Just without a gun?
No, I had a gun.
Oh, so you were hunting?
Yeah. But I'm not a big hunter.
Okay.
I'd much rather go fishing.
So did you happen to see it? And you said,
"Yeah,
ooh.
no. Look, you want to hear a funny hunting story?" Okay. So here's my funny hunting story. I grew up. My best friend in the whole world at the time was he's actually a captain for the sheriff's department now.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And his
did
dad.
He break it? Is this a law breaking story?
No.
Okay.
We didn't break no laws. I don't think we did anyway. But his dad was a deputy. His stepdad was a OPD cop, and we were so here's my hunting story. So they invited me to go in the woods with them. Now, I had this old 12-gauge single-shot shotgun that you shoot at one time, and the whole thing, the barrel would fall on the ground. You had to put it all back together again.
Oh, my gosh.
It was crazy. So we go out to this place out in Gulf Hammock, and they all had their tree stands, and they had their spot all hooked up. So they're off. There we go. We're gonna go hunting. And they asked me, walk down this trail right here. We'll go that way. Just go that direction. And so what they were doing was they had me go that direction and run all the deer to their direction. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So, but anyway, I was sitting we had this campsite all set up.
They used you.
They used me.
Yes. Yeah.
And so we had our campsite all set up and everything. And these great hunters that they were, they went in their hunting places. And I just kind of hung out at the campsite. I love being in the woods. It was a cool morning, So I'm just sitting on the back of this truck. I'm sitting on the tailgate of this truck.
Right.
And I'm looking in front of me, and all of a sudden I see the bushes. They're moving around.
Oh, no.
Ooh. I'm looking, and all of a sudden this little deer comes sticking his head out through the bushes.
Oh,
and he snarled at me. He made like a, he made his
he was not
noise
happy with you.
And he's stomping his little feet. He had little spikes on him, like little about 4 inches. I'm like, you idiot. I'm going to blast you. I'm sitting here in the back of the truck, and I couldn't shoot him. He was too daggone.
I couldn't do that either.
So, but anyway, me and him, we had this conversation. I told him, don't go that way. Because they'll get you if you go that way. So we had this little conversation. Well, I don't know. Then I was just like, I was just so chilled out, just sitting in the campground. And all of a sudden, I hear this fluttering sound.
Oh, no. This is your turkey?
Yeah.
Okay.
And this turkey jumps. I'm on the back of the truck.
Oh,
the
no.
turkey lands on the front of the truck.
Oh, my God.
And he's pecking at the guy's windshield wiper blades. He's eating the bugs off the.
Oh, okay.
So I shoot, get off the truck. I was afraid he was going to scratch his truck all up. So when he jumped off, he kind of hopped off the truck.
Yeah.
And I blasted him. Got him.
Now, did your friends hear the gun go off?
Yeah.
And did they say, oh, my God, what happened?
Well, later, everybody comes in and they're like, okay, so who shot? I'm like, I did. And they're like, what did you shoot? I said, you guys are idiots. I said, you're all out here standing out deep in the woods and y'all up in the trees and all that. You ought to hang around here and see what happens. The deer just come walking up.
Kind of funny.
Yeah, I said, this turkey landed on the hood of your car. On your truck. I'm on the back and he's on the front.
Oh, that's kind of funny.
He goes, I could never figure out what happened to my windshield wipers. He said, every time I come out here, I got to put new windshield wipers on my truck.
Oh, my gosh.
And I said, well, yeah, that turkey.
So he was a regular visitor.
I guess so. He just waited for them to go deep in the woods and he come hanging out at the campground. So that was my hunting story.
That's interesting. So I wonder how many bugs do we all have bugs under our windshield wiper blades?
I guess. It's
a little residue of them or something, huh?
I guess in the wintertime, because you're not using your wipers as much, kind of thing. I don't know. But yeah, we blasted them and we dressed them and it was pretty good. It was pretty good.
Oh my gosh, how long ago was that?
Oh my gosh, I was probably 12 years old.
Oh, a kid. You were just a child. Oh, I didn't know that. Is the phone ringing? No. Hey, the phone lines are open, by the way. If you have a question about your car, your truck, your turkey, the number is 622-9622. Matt is here to answer your questions about your motor vehicle. Also, don't forget, if you truly need your car to be just simply fixed, bring it over to Sunrise Automotive. This is where I bring my car. Not lately, and let's hope I don't need to for any time soon. But Sunrise Automotive is at 1800 Northwest 10th Street here in Ocala, and they are open 5 days a week, 6 days a week?
5 days a week.
What's your time?
7:30 to 5.
I don't think I've ever asked you that before. So you give your guys Sunday and Monday off. I mean, Saturday and Sunday off.
Yeah, we have the weekends off.
Thanksgiving is off?
We'll take off Thursday and Friday. That's the only time
You're
whole year.
Good boss. What about Christmas?
Well, Christmas is going to be on Wednesday.
So what do you get? Wednesday?
Not much. You don't get much off.
So if it was a Thursday, you get the Friday also?
Yeah, we do Thursday and Friday. And if it was, yeah.
Are you traveling anywhere?
Not unless my wife has something planned that I don't know about.
And that could be.
No, because we have...
Sounds like you're suspicious of something.
No, we're not. Joey leaves Sunday. He's going to go back to Illinois, but then he's coming back for Christmas. So I know Joey's coming in, and our oldest son, Robbie's coming in from South Carolina. So that's going to be a treat for us. So we'll have all the kids home for Christmas.
That's all we really want. Once you get old enough, right? What's that song by Mariah Carey? All I Want for Christmas Is You?
Yeah.
Well, she's singing about her boyfriend, right? Now that she's older, she's singing about her children, probably, right? Yeah.
So having the kids and the grandkids and stuff is fun.
How many grandkids do you have?
5.
How come you're younger than me, but you have more grandchildren than me?
Because I have 6 children. You have 1 son. No, I have no grandchildren from a son. All of mine are from my daughter.
Is that right? There was a video I was watching yesterday, and it was a hidden camera, and I'm trying to figure out what were they doing. I don't know, but they were, I guess, trying to figure out how nice people would be or whatever. So this guy intentionally pretends that his lug nuts are loose. He says he doesn't know anything about fixing a tire, and he stops this guy at random. Says, "Do you know how to change a tire?" And the guy's so nice, Matt. This guy's got a special place in heaven. So the guy says, "Well, let me see if I can help you. Open your trunk. You should have a jack." No jack. He says, "Oh my gosh. Well, let me see if I can find somebody with a jack." He leaves. He comes back with one that he paid $50 for. The man himself, the Good Samaritan. And he was going to give it to him when he was done, which he did. And then the young man, the guy who actually set up the camera, I guess he was trying to prove that people are nasty, but he instead got the exact opposite.
That's good.
People are nice, and then he gave him like enough money to pay for the jack and then pay for dinner and pay for whatever.
Oh, that's good.
He gave him a few $100s, I guess. So.
Yeah, that's cool.
Is it possible that somebody could actually, like a car place, could forget to tighten the lug nuts?
Yeah, I've seen it a lot.
Really?
Yeah. Seen it a lot.
That almost seems like it would be intentional. Now, in this case, he was...
It's really not intentional. It's something that happens accidental. It's an accident. I mean, I've witnessed it happen a couple times.
Really?
I have personally never left any lug nuts loose, but I have seen people leave lug nuts loose.
What is the... how do you know that you're not going to make it so tight that the average person couldn't undo it?
Well, a lot of times, a lot of my guys, they actually torque, every single nut and bolt on a car has a torque recommendation, okay? So even lug nuts. So my guys are real good about torquing lug nuts. They also have...
And that's something you calibrate on the machine itself?
Well, you have an actual torque wrench.
Okay.
So and then we have these. They're like because everybody uses the air guns.
Right.
And we have these. They're about 8 inches long.
Uh-huh.
And one side of it is half-inch drive, so it's a half-inch square to fit on your gun, and the other end is going to be either 3/4. 13, 16, 7/8, whatever size the lug nut is, and then they come in and they only twist. So let's just say that your lug nuts are supposed to be torqued at 100 psi, 100 or 100 foot-pounds. These torque wrenches only allow your gun to tighten the nut to 100 foot-pounds of torque. So those are actually pretty cool.
So
this way you have to pull out the wrench.
And you have a phone call. Thank you for calling. You're on the air with Matt.
Yeah, good morning, everybody. And Matt, say, racing cars like Indy cars or NASCARs, they have one nut lug, and when they go in the pits, I mean, they can take a tire off and put one on in just a matter of a couple of seconds. Why don't regular cars have just one nut lug nut deal like that?
No, NASCARs have 5 lug nuts, and the Indy cars only have 1.
Yeah.
It's just a style that the Indy cars are the style. That's just one nut in the center of the in the center. But the NASCARs they have 5 lug nuts just like most cars have 5 lug nuts.
Oh, okay. I just I know for sure that the Indy cars or the sports cars they have like a one nut situation there, and these guys can change a tire. I mean, it's unbelievable. In a couple, 2-3 seconds, bing, boom, boom, and they're out. They're back on the racetrack. So I was just wondering why normal cars couldn't have a one nut situation like that, because they must be safe.
Yeah, I don't really know how they're set up. I've never really looked in. You know, now the NASCARs I have, you know, and I've got to I actually got to change some NASCAR, and that's pretty cool how they do it. I mean, the nut's already glued to the wheel, and the stud on it has a little, has a flat end on the end, so they can just put the wheel up there and hit it with the wrench, and them guys can take off those wheels pretty. I mean, 12, 15 seconds, and they've replaced 4 wheels and tires.
Isn't that something? Yeah. Say, my mother-in-law came up from Orlando yesterday, and she says she had a brake job not that long ago, so the brakes are good. But she says in colder weather they make a little noise, they squeal. Is that kind of normal?
Yes, it is. It is kind of normal, depending on what kind of whoever did the brake job, depending on what kind of brake pads they put on. That could make a big difference too, and I don't know what they put on. I try always when we're doing brakes, we always use OEM, whatever OEM recommends. Sometimes it's a semi-metallic type pad. A lot of the companies now are going to ceramic pads, and the ceramic pads just seem not to squeal under like certain weather conditions. But if you go to a shop and they tell you need brakes, and a lot of times if you don't ask for the ceramic or the OE product, they're going to put in a less expensive. I wouldn't say it's cheaper, but it's less expensive, just because of the cost factor. But that also may cause a little bit of noise when they're cold, or even when they get real hot, they may squeal a little bit too. But that's not going to.
Can you get more mileage out of a ceramic brake?
Yeah, well, typically you can. It's hard. It's hard to say. So many people drive differently and they do different things with their cars. So typically, what we see is about anywhere from about 15 to 25,000 miles on front brakes, and you usually go through 2 sets of fronts to 1 set of rear.
Yeah. Okay, well, thank you very much, and have a nice holiday.
Thank you. You too, buddy.
Thank you, Hugh. I'm looking for the cartoon I did of you. Did it come through to you? Do you know? You did? Mm-hmm. It showed up? Okay. The phone number here right now is 622-9622. If you're looking at the streaming video, you will see the cartoon version of Matt.
There's me.
You are going to be like a Warner Brothers star.
I am. I'm gonna do something with me.
I mean, like a Warner Brothers.
Oh, like, right?
Yeah. So you have to have a different voice.
Oh, I do. I have to have a different voice.
No, I guess not. No, just use your own voice.
I don't know. I have to make my. I'll come by next show. I'll have me a new voice, and then they'll like, "Who's this new guy on Matt's show?" And it's like, it's really Matt, but it doesn't sound like Matt.
It's Matt Mechanic.
It's Matt Mechanic.
That's right. It's like,
can we make his mouth move?
I can do that for you. Hold on. Good morning. You're on there with Matt.
Yeah, this is cold weather, and you might want to give a check to see if an animal has crawled up under your hood overnight before you just take off, because I had a situation a couple of years back where a small cat had gotten up under my hood, and I started the car and I heard meow, meow, and I stopped the car and I raised the hood, and there was this cat.
Oh, man. Wow.
Did you save his life?
So
you saved his life?
No, he was not injured. I just let him out.
Do you still have the cat today?
All right, have a good day.
Thank you. Yeah, if you, Robin has had nuts on her battery.
Oh.
Squirrel, acorns, I should say.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, she has. Look, I just animated your face.
Oh, there I'm talking. Oh, man. How do you send me that?
Okay, I'll send you that. I think you're saying hum. So Thanksgiving's done. Thursday, you're just going to sit around and sleep, right?
Well, I don't know if I'll sleep, but
Just relax.
we'll just chill out. Yeah.
Do you know what I got?
No.
That's
I don't-
mechanical in nature?
No.
A recliner.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Electric.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
it electric?
Yeah. It's got a button on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I'm lazy now. I've become my father.
Does it have a massager in there?
It does. I hate that thing,
Oh,
though.
you do?
Yeah, you don't need that. Why does anybody need that? Something that pushes in on your back?
Oh.
Do you like that stuff? Yeah? It looks like you do.
I don't know. You know that one? It's the one in the mall over there. It's got that ball thing that rolls up and down your back. That hurts. I don't know why. Put $1 in there to hurt yourself.
Yeah, that is kind of weird, especially during the holidays when the mall's really busy. I'm trying to send this to you. I think I can do this. Let's see.
So if anybody's traveling, remember it only gets colder from where we are.
Sunrise Automotive. That's your name.
That's me.
Is that the email? Or do you not want that on the air?
No, Sunrise Auto LLC at AOL.com.
Auto. Okay. Auto LLC. Okay.
So we're taking care of personal business right here.
No, I'm sending you.
This is how we do it.
I'm sending
folks.
you your cartoon. Okay.
My cartoonist saying, "Shut up, shut up, shut up! You talk too much. Shut up."
Oh, he's saying hum. I think he's saying hum.
Hum.
And by the way, that's a PNG, so I think you can use that. I'm not sure what that is, to be honest with you. No, I think it's a movie.
It's a movie.
Has to be, right? If it's moving.
It's moving. I didn't know I was able to move yet. I was just a still character, but now
you've
coming
been
to life.
Animated. Soon to be an animatronic version.
Oh.
Like a 6 foot tall one.
Ooh.
So what do you plan? You don't know unless Sheila picks out something to do, huh?
Yeah.
For the holidays?
Yeah, we're not going to do. We're just chilling.
Just chill the whole rest of the year.
No, I got to work, man.
Do you think next year will be the year of good eyesight?
Good eyesight?
Yeah.
You going to get new glasses or something?
It's 2020.
Yeah, I guess I fell right in that hole.
No, that actually was because of you. You may not know this, but when Joey was possibly going to be in the 2020 Olympics, the natural thing for me was to get one of these eye doctors that we had on board to sponsor him.
Ah, that's right.
Because 2020, that's right up their alley,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
They want everybody to be 2020.
Yeah.
So if you're an eye doctor and you want to sponsor Joey
That's right. Come on.
in
let's
the
do it.
Olympics,
Let's do this thing.
how likely is that to be?
Well, he's got a torn labrum in
Oh,
his
that's right. You
shoulder.
said there was an issue. Yeah.
So he's kind of bummed out a little bit because he can't
I bet,
perform
sure.
the way he's been performing. But like a bunch of his buddies and stuff, they were all doing a turkey trot Thursday.
Oh, really?
They tried it. He almost went and did it, but then he said no.
But he did the New York Marathon, you said, right?
Yeah, did the New York Marathon.
And he came in really good time, too.
He did pretty good.
Okay, listen to this, everybody. Can you imagine going 26 miles in a wheelchair in 4 hours and 20 minutes? That's about what he did?
2 hours.
2 hours and 20 minutes. Oh, my gosh. That is crazy. Where's your song? Well, your song is too short. We need a longer song.
Did you play it already? I didn't. You got to make it. Just got to turn up volume, I guess.
I know you already did it, but have a good Thanksgiving, Matt.
Thank you, Larry. Y'all too.
Thank you. I am thankful for you.
Thank you.
You don't know how good it is to have a good mechanic.
Yes, you don't know how good it is to have a good radio host that sends you emails of yourself in a cartoon character.
Did it show up, the animated one?
Let me see.
All right. We got 4 seconds to let me know. 6.
It's loading.
5, 4. Oh! Did it work? This is WOCA Ocala.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. All clear is declared at the White House and Capitol. They were on lockdown briefly this morning over an unauthorized aircraft over the area that has now been determined to be not